What kind of conversations have you had with Glenn Jacobs, with Kane, about doing what you guys do?
Early on, I had saw that I had been elected. My first term, I got elected in 2017, and I saw about like people, are always in your ear telling you stuff, right? And there's one guy said, "Hey, do you know Glenn Jacobs?" I'm like, "Freaking Kane? Yeah, of course." And they're like, "Did you know he's running for mayor of Knox County?" I'm like, "No, I did not know this." So I picked up the phone, called him, wished him luck. He didn't know that I'm doing what I'm doing at the time, so we kind of laughed over that, right? And ironically, he was always my favorite wrestler. He was my favorite wrestler. I'd say from college years on, him and Undertaker, both very athletic big men, right? So
Yeah.
I just, shot the breeze with him over the phone a little bit, and anytime he's up for, re-election or anything like that, I give him, hey, good luck, and congratulations if he wins, and vice versa. But I remember talking to him about one initiative I was very proud of when I first got elected here in Longwood in 2017. If you're going to be an elected official for your people, how many people do you think come to your city council or commission meeting?
I would think it's like 30 people.
Right? And if they're there, they're usually there primarily
to complain.
To complain, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my biggest thing when I knocked doors when I first got elected in 2017, I told the folks, I go, "Folks, I'm going to be brand new at this. Okay. I have no political background. I think that's a good thing. And because of that, I need you all to come to these meetings because the way this should work is I should be nothing more than your conduit. That seat that I'm sitting in up on that commission dais ain't mine. It's yours. I'm just your megaphone for 4 years until you find somebody you want to do this instead of me." That's the way I legitimately really do see that. I swear to God on that, Chris. And so with that, I came up with being the first city in the Southeast region to be able to start streamlining Facebook Live commission meetings. So everything we do as a city commission, even just our negotiations for our police contracts, our firefighter contracts, our city manager contracts, all of that is all on Facebook Live. You can go to City of Longwood's Facebook page. You can look them all up, dating back to 2018 to when I first made this initiative happen. And I'm bringing that up because that is a conversation I had with Glenn. And I called him up and I told him about it, that you really want to get, like, I'm nobody to give him advice, obviously. I'm not trying to say that. But the whole intent of being an elected official is you want your feedback from your residents.
Sure.
Right? Because it's their seat, like I said earlier. And if they're not involved, paying attention to what's happening, how are you supposed to get a fair gauge on what are the things they want and don't want?
Right?
Like legit. That's how it's supposed to be. So Facebook Live has been a godsend to our city. And to me personally, to be able to get constant, instant feedback, like, "No, Matt, why would you do that?" Right? Fine, give it to me. We need to know. And I was talking to Glenn about that a little bit. As he had just won his election the first time in 2018, I think. But I'm proud of the work he's doing. And it's not easy. He's the mayor of a county. A county. Bigger than city.
How close? Like I heard this angle about you being Kane's other brother, Abel.
So you were the first person I told that to. I've never shared that story before.
That was crazy.
So no, Johnny Ace and Stephanie wanted me to wear a mask to work on my body language, right? And so I remember Jim Cornette just being like, what are you doing? He's like our top baby face, he's our champion. Why does he got to wear a mask? This is stupid. He's a good looking kid. Like, totally put me over. And I'll always be grateful to Jimmy for that. I love Jimmy. I'll always love Jimmy. And anyway, so they put me in this stupid hood. And Jimmy found a way to make it work because he's freaking brilliant.
Are there photos of this masked character we can find online?
Definitely. Sadly, yes. I'm sure there are. Yes. And when
was it the same name? Was it just Matt Morgan with a mask?
I lost the Loser Leaves Town match at OVW, right?
Yeah.
And then they put me in a hood, and I came back and said, "I'm not Matt Morgan. I'm the Blueprint."
There you are, like a black and white mask.
Yeah, like kind of like Bane, if I remember right. That's the one. That's one.
Wow. Yeah.
But listen. So then eventually, Stephanie once told me that, like, you know, if you don't like it, tell us it, you know, blah, 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 but we have an idea for you with this if you do like it, you know, and you would be brought up to television and to work with Kane.
Yeah.
Now I've seen somewhere where like somebody is like, oh, plans for this were abandoned, and what's his name? My boy, good brother.
Carl Anderson.
It used to be Festus.
Gallows. Yeah.
Gallows was then brought into two different time periods. When he was brought in to be fake Kane, that was at a very different time. I mean, wasn't even with WWE. I was already with TNA by this point. But anyways, so that never materialized of me being brought up to the roster as Abel. Would have been pretty cool though, but I didn't like wearing the hood, if I'm being honest. I hated it.
Sure.
You know, so
it changed your whole career trajectory if that happened.
yeah,